Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day. And in this one, we have got to batten down the hatches because we got another flipping tornado, a fourth tornado on the way. So a lot of you guys were saying, hey, you can make them indestructible. So I'm gonna do that. So let's go right here, construction techniques. Builders master improved techniques. The actions required -75. I should have got that a long time ago. And then upgraded structural strengthen. Kind of hard to say. This is the thing that's going to let us use our building kits to make buildings not be damaged. Doing that, and then this nice rebuild tool that I also wish that I had a while ago. Lets you select an area to get rebuilt instead of going through individually and clicking all the houses, because that's what I was doing. It took me a minute. The next thing we're going to need is sugar. So another problem we're having is we're having a lot of this negative number. Well, it's not negative, I guess, but the happiness isn't as good as it used to be. And a side effect of having rough food is that over time it's no good. So we need to do a little bit more processing, and sugar is a step in that processing process. I guess. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna grab a sugar workshop. So this is gonna use malt, beets, sugarcane, and or maple sap into sugar for the jam. Now malt, like I need the milk for that actually, so we might not be able to do this just yet. We are going to put in we're gonna put in a jam workshop as well. And then I'm gonna do another sugar guy right next to it. The jam is like taking. So remember we got apples a while ago. That was these guys way over here. That's what my hope was with these apples, was to make them into jam. But we need sugar first. So that's gonna have to happen after a moment here, and we'll get that going. I have to replace these cemeteries. Oh, pretty often nowadays. They fill up so quickly. And I really would like the game people who make this game to put in a crematorium, because at this point, like this is like over like 100 and some tombstones, and they fill up just way too quickly. It's very obnoxious, very annoying. We have the silk production up and running over here. I turned this on for Advanced Home Textile Factory for the luxurious textiles. It's using the silk that we're making. And some feathers, since we had a bunch of feathers from the geese that we have. And then this thing, the weaving workshop, is the thing that's making the silk. And then over here, the clothing factory. So we have silk and feathers again. I was looking at this to see what was the most warm clothes. So as you go down this list, they get more warm, I think. Because if we go to gown, it says are much warmer than luxurious coats. Luxurious coats are warmer than down jackets, and down jackets are warmer than rough clothes. So I want to get ideally some of these gowns going, but the fine leather was something else that I needed to check on to see how well we were doing with that, and we are at a whole bunch of none, 0. So we do have not a lot of leather as well, so we're kind of hurting in a couple spots here. So what I think we're going to do is, so we have a bunch of cows and donkeys and whatnot from a couple episodes ago. I think we're going to take out some of these cows, and we are going to put in buffalo instead. Now I think I have to, since they just changed this recently, I think I have to do this. So I'm gonna take 2 out, and you know what else I should do? I should put some more buffalo over here. We were kind of talking about that a little bit in the last episode, thinking about maybe if I want to do that, and I don't think that's going to be a bad thing if we move some corrals up over here. We probably should do a couple more plantations over on this side as well, so maybe we'll do that in addition to this. So I'm gonna go, let's do, I don't know, 4. We'll do 4 corrals. These are all gonna be buffalo is what I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't want them all buffalo, because I do have a couple things that are asking for alpaca fur. So let's go ahead and we'll do 2 more. We'll do mostly buffalo and then 2 alpaca fur. Looks like our sugar workshop is complete. So let's see if I'm thinking this correctly. Yes, we need the mill. We do have a lot of oats, and I don't think we have any wheat yet. So we'll do that, but useless because I don't have the base material it's calling for, so we'll turn it off. And then again here, set that up for malt, but we don't have any malt. I don't know how many of these things we have. A whole lot. None. So it looks like this tornado, wherever it decides to hit, is going to be as devastating as they normally are for us. and hopefully we can start to get that fixed with the building things that we were just talking about. So in here, we're doing pretty good with all of our techs. We're good, except for the trade. Trade is great, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's important, and I also feel like it's useless. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's kind of how I feel about it. What am I doing in here? Oh, yeah, we are looking for our mill. So that's processing mill. Boom. Grab that. Red workshop is going to be good as well. We don't have another point though. So let's get the mill started up over here. And we have a water mill and a regular mill. You know, we could do a water mill because we have the spot right here. Just plop that guy in like so right there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 2. Pull the road down. And then we will set up some more plantations in here. And that's going to be oats. That way we're not detracting from our main source of our main pool of food. Not that that would be the worst thing to do right now because it's at, you know, 62,000. But we'll put a couple in here like so. And looks like we have a little pokey bits from a mountain range that was here. So we're going to flatten that out. Do another plantation here. So that's the road. And then we go here like this. Like this. So that should be pretty good for some oat action that is going to turn into malts. And we should have a road that sneaks in there right like that. Looks like our jam workshop is ready. So look at that. 10 apples. That's all it takes. So let's do it. We'll put a couple more people in here. We don't have enough custom furniture yet because we are still working on our castle. And hopefully the stupid tornado comes. It's not targeting our castle again. The amount of bricks and stone and custom furniture we have used and building kits for this thing is just insane because it just gets destroyed. So we'll get the Great Castle, continue to work on. It is unpaused right now. Yeah, so it's happening, getting work done. And let's see where this tornado hits. I'm guessing it's going to be over here. Oh, it already hit. Oh, it's up here. Okay, well, we know where the tornado hit. It looks like the tornado is following like almost an identical path. And had I put the castle back in, where did we have that castle? Wasn't it like right in here? I must have filled it in with houses. It's following like an identical path and just hitting the same thing over and over and over again. So what I mentioned before is you want to replace your marketplaces first. And once we do that, then we can try out that new tool that we got. Let's see if we got any marketplaces over here that were destroyed. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So let's try this new tool we got. Command, and we got building reconstruction. So let's see. We click and drag. Yep, this is operating exactly how I thought it would. And we'll probably go to about here to be safe that we can rebuild these homes within this radius. Yeah. So we'll wait for a moment. Let's get this marketplace replaced, and then we can click and drag on all these other guys, and we'll get everything back to normal again. And then we'll be good to go. So let's check back over here. We've got a bunch of people without houses. Now we finally took care of that problem, and then it comes back to us. Ooh, look at how many backpacks we had at the transfer station. Store supplies. Transfer station workers to transport storage goods out of range to warehouse. Okay, so this guy's making the backpacks. Why are they? That's weird to me that I guess it does say stores goods. That's going there. But anyways. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. They're full again. It's just like I can't keep up. It's just insane. Okay. I'll get that to be demolished as well. And then, okay, so we're gonna need some more bricks for this area, so let's turn off our castle build for now. Pause that guy while everything is getting rebuilt. Oh, I put these in too. Let's get these operating. So these I think were for herbs, because we were getting quite low on herbs. And we'll do a couple of those guys, like so. And that's gonna help rejuvenate our... So I'm gonna let this stuff get built up. I'll be right back with you in a moment. All right, our new buildings are nearly complete. And I have a total of 0 temporary workers. Not really sure what I did. I think part of it is the tornado, because now I think we had like over 800 adults at one point, and now we're back down to 730. I know the tornadoes do kill stuff, and that could also be why, another reason why our graveyard got so filled so quickly. So I need to take these immigrants in because I don't have any more spare people. And I can see here we have a town administrator that is open. We have educational proficiency +1 and citizens mental health +20. Let's just do the education. Okay, we got the plagues running around again. That's scary, definitely scary. Our right here, our marketplace is completed, so now we can start to select all these other guys that were destroyed. And you know, a marketplace would be a good one to make indestructible, huh? So we'll do that. And it looks like, yep, see, I needed to add a person in there, so we'll do that. Our builders are going to town. They're doing a great job over here. So let's see, did those guys who had the sickness get taken care of? It looks like it. Good. I mean, I know that I have it figured out, but I'm still super paranoid about having my whole town wiped out again. We have our castle paused. It's good because we're building. I hear stuff getting completed over here. So our corrals have been completed. We have 41 workers now, so we can start putting people in here. These were going to be for... Oh, these are already oats. Excellent. So we'll do that. We'll do staple food oat, and then this is going to be staple food oat. Didn't do that on purpose. And then we'll put this guy as oat to malt, and then oat to malt. Oh, gotta turn it on first. Like that. Okay. And then we will do... we were talking about buffalo over here, so we'll do a couple of buffaloes. And then we are going to need to have our alpacas. The alpacas, a couple of those guys. And then we're going to have to shift some critters from our other corral area to over here, which won't be that big a deal, but we can manage that. All right, everything's been moved, so we can continue to set this area up for our mills and for our sugars. And I think I'm just going to do everything oats here. I'm going to turn this one on, and then I'm going to pause these two for now. Yeah, because I don't think I need that many. For now, I'll leave these two water mills as they are. We don't need a ton of malt yet. But then our sugar workshops we can turn on. You know, maybe let's put 2 people in these, because if we have 2 guys that take 3 workers, 2 sugar workshops that take 3 workers, that'll get filled up pretty easily. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that started. This guy, turn that guy on. Actually, no, we'll do this. I always do that. I built 2 buildings, and then I turn one and one on. And that makes no sense. I just put another person in the one building that's working. And we'll do that, like so. We have a bunch of cold people here. It looks like this is building being built over here like crazy. It's great. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, 1,000 fuel. Maybe this was like this sawmill right here. Put a couple more peeps in there. Now we're already down to 12. I'm gonna take those guys out. Go to 15. So these are all empty houses. So that's good, because that means everybody's in a home again. So that great. That's really good. And ooh, one thing that might be a good idea to do as well with these tornadoes situation is if... Oh, we can't. Oh no. I was gonna say make these warehouses indestructible, but we can't. So this would be a devastating spot for a tornado to hit. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. We'll go like paint the toes of our Sky Witch or something to make her happy, so she doesn't swing another tornado at us. We'll turn this plantation off. Yeah, this is coming together pretty well over here. All right, sugar workshop. Do another one, and then so we want to also have the leather working over here, right? So I don't think I have that yet. Ooh, salted fish and meats into... This would be good too. So, but wait, I think we need a salt guy over here. Oh, maybe we don't, because we had so much salt coming in. So I'm gonna put a curing workshop down here, and then we're going to need to find another leather worker. Okay, we got the leather making workshop right here, and we'll plop this guy right over here, like so. We'll put that there because we can run a road like that. There we go. Okay, and a couple more things to get built over in this little section. And it might not hurt to put in a couple more homes over here. Do we want to keep going with luxury homes? Yeah, why not? It looks cool. I'm gonna do a couple garden villas too. So I'll do one there, one there. I think we still have enough resources for a couple of garden villas. Remember that I had to order some of those because I didn't have them yet. A couple more luxury houses going in. A couple more spots for more people, but we do have a lot more room now since we had the tornadoes that took out our people. So we got some wiggle room for citizens to move in, and that's good. That's good, but it sucks that that's how it happened. You just get wiped out. So I think we have a couple more technology points here. We got one more. Let's do the bread workshop. Let's get the bread going. We got some jam. We have our water mills over here. They're already at 200, which is crazy. I'm gonna set this at 2,500, and you know what else we're gonna do over here? We are going to need a big old storage center, and I think we'll go with a mountain the mountain one if we can get it to work in here, because these are just awesome. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, great. A little spot for that. And that's a little bit of ways away for this to go. So maybe we'll put in another storage center like right here, because then it will be shared on a couple sides with everybody. Like so. Okay, and then let's get we got a butter workshop and a bread workshop. So remember, our cattle are down over on the other side of town. So we'll have to move some up here, I think. I think that's what I'll do instead of trying to just move the goods around. We'll get some cattle up here. A little bit more better efficiency if we do it this way instead of trying to move the goods all the way, like literally across the map. It's another little area to get built up. And then we have our curing workshop over here. So a chunk of meat, and we do have a fish thing here. So let's do that. It's one less step to do the fish than if we went chunk of meat, because we don't have a butcher over here. But speaking of which, maybe that's something else we want to throw in, because we do have the meat over here now. I don't think I have a butcher over on this side of town, and we'll run it right there. So we get a barbecue house, and we need a butcher. So there's the butcher right there, and we'll plop that right there. This little area is developing quite nicely, I think. Now, how are we doing with steel over here? So you're not making any building kits. It's only the one guy. That's fine. Smelter is the one that makes steel. We have 19 temporary workers, so we're not going to do any more over there, I don't think. We'll just let these buildings get built, and we'll come back and we'll check out some of the sweets that we get made. All right, so a couple things. I changed this mill to produce flour for us from the oats instead of both of these having malt, because of course bread needs flour. So I kind of overlooked that for whatever reason. So we have this one guy that's making sugar, of course, and then this other guy that can, but we have it turned off. And then we have our bread workshop here, and we have a butter workshop. So remember, we need the milk, of course, from the cows, which we're still waiting for, but that's okay. Let's go. Well, we can go ahead and we can pick this. We have flour now. We have some jam. We have toast. So we can have toast. So let's do that. We're going to do some of that action. I do want to make another bread workshop, because I was thinking we could do one that's making toast, one that's making biscuits, and then I do want to also check out shortly here the bakery, because it has more bread thingy doodlers it can make. So we'll check that in just a moment. I am again dipping very, very low in temporary workers. I think I'm just getting too excited. I'm used to having like infinite amounts of workers for things. I'm gonna back a couple of those guys off. Oh, the barbecue house. So we had buffalo over here, right? Awesome. We have salt and we have sugar. So we're gonna start having some buffalo jerky for the town. It's gonna be great. We got Edith working on that. Currently waiting for some sugar. So we have, once this guy gets, up and running a little bit better, we get a little bit of stockpile of sugar action. That'd be great. We got our tech point that we were just talking about. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the bakery and get that queued up to get created as well. Do our bakery, and we'll see what goods this thing has to offer. I do not remember what they are. But we got our butcher up here too. Our alpaca meat, since we're going to use our buffalo meat somewhere else. And then we can have both going. We got good old Bob working on that. And then we have our leather workshop working over here, making us some more fine leathers. And that's just going to be something we just going to need more and more of. Ooh, it looks like we need a couple more people working this marketplace, but I don't have them. Sawmill's making us planks. Do we see anything over here right now that we can take people out of? Ooh, builder's cabin. Let's do that. Drop 3 down there, since our building projects are pretty much resolved over here. There's a couple of nice buildings over here, right? So what I'm going to do is, we have garden villas. Those are the nice buildings I was referring to, by the way. We have the structural thing now, and I think it would be wise if one of the upgrades that we chose for our garden villas was the structural one. So I think I'm going to go around a little bit and we'll grab some structural strengthening of the buildings, and then we do have luxurious textiles as well. So let's do that. Why wouldn't you? So I'm going to also go around and we'll make sure that we can get as many luxurious beds as we can. Can only do the one apparently. And then I think finally we don't have a ton of these extra yet because we're putting them in the castle. But once we get a bunch of the custom furnitures, then we can also do that as well. But my biggest concern was the structural things, the building kits. So let me see if we needed any more for our castle over here. Okay, we don't. Great. We're almost done with laid stone as well. Oh, only 10 more custom furniture. We could. I'm very, very tempted to try and to buy a bunch of bricks right here. We need 10 more custom furniture. Let's. I think I'm gonna do an order. I'm doing orders for some of that construction action, so we can get this brick situation taken care of, and we can finally finish this dang old castle. So I just want to see how many I can get. Oh, okay, so it says 3,000. So wow, that's not very much. The weight is too high. Okay, so we'll do like 600. Yeah, 600, and we have the coins to pay for that. Another 600 bricks on the way. Okay, so our bakery is completed. So this guy can go all the way down to fruit cakes, fruit pies, fine foods, simple foods. So the regular workshop can make all these simple foods. So let's not do that. Let's check out some of these fruit cakes. So we have jam, and we could put in an orchard for some chestnuts. We don't have any of that yet. We do have, we have honey and apples for a fruit pie. That might be the thing to do. That would be fun, right? Ooh, so fruit cans. How do we get fruit cans? Cannery. Oh, that's the other thing that I wanted to build too, is the can thing. So I think what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and we'll buy some honey apple pies, fruit pies. Sweet. So check our honey reserves. I don't think we have a whole lot of honey. We might, yeah, 33 whole honeys. So you know what that means? We'll have to put in another apiary over here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right in here, and then we'll run a road to connect it. It's gonna go down from here, like so, and then we'll bring this road up. Boom, just like that. Okay, and then maybe we put in another little warehouse over here just for this guy. And something else I wanted to put up over here, if we're putting in this guy, the winery, is it's gonna take away some water, but now we have a bucket load of water, a ton of water, not a bucket load. So we'll just wait till that gets built up. And I thought we had, okay, we do have immigrants on their way nearly. Now let's go all the way to our little town hall here. Okay, our immigrants have arrived, and we get to approve them. We have to reload the town hall thing. 37 immigrants, nice. Super good. Nice recovery from that twister that happened. What's the deal here? No workers have been assigned. Okay, they must have died off. What are premium beverages? What do we got for premium beverages? We can make some whiskey. Okay. So we could do some, let's do some malt, and let's see if we can ship some more. Storage limit has been reached. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. So I don't need 1,000 salt, so I can change that. I'll put that to 250. I'm super bad at like guessing how much of certain things I'm gonna need over here. And you can upgrade this to brick if we had brick, right? So what was it that we needed? We got the malt here, we got the glass bottle, and we needed those spirits. So there it is. There's spirits. We'll bring 100 spirits up. And I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day. And I hope this food turns out good. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival.